Good day from Redvale RV. My name is Ben, and today I'm going to show you how to set up a late 2000s Swift caravan ready to go camping. Now, if we start externally and we set everything up correctly on the outside, in theory, when we jump on in, everything inside should work properly. So this is just a quick start guide. I'll cover as much as I can in this short video. So with any caravan, they have 4 stabilizer legs, 1 on each corner. These are designed to stabilize the caravan so when you're camping, it's not shaking around. We use this tool here in order to wind the legs up and down. You simply attach the handle like so, and you wind anti-clockwise or clockwise to bring the legs up and down. It is important to have at least one rear leg down, because if you don't have one of the rear legs down, when you step inside the caravan and walk to the rear of it, it could do a wheelie. So first, we're going to plug this caravan into mains power. This caravan does come with a 230 volt lead, which plugs into the battery box around this side here. If we open this locker up here, you see we can plug the caravan into the mains power there. What that does is it will then liven up any of the power points inside the caravan, and any of the appliances that can run on mains power can now work. There's also an onboard battery charger that will turn on and top up our deep cycle battery there. This caravan has a low voltage power system which runs off that battery there. If that battery is flat, none of your lights or your water pump will not work. So you need to make sure that that stays charged in order to use those appliances. So now we've got power in, we now need to think about our water in. This caravan comes with a freshwater tank and a grey water tank. In order to connect this caravan to water, we plug in the water pickup. We make sure that end is below the level of water in there. When we turn the pump switch on inside the caravan, it is going to take water from this outside tank. It is going to go through our hot water system and our cool water system and head out our grey water system, which is this one here. This caravan comes with a 40 litre waste hog here, and that catches your shower and sink water. You simply plug in the flexi hoses into the side of the caravan there. While we're on this side, we have a plastic cover here. This is the plastic water heating cover. So if you want to use the water heater on LPG, you must remove that cover there. Usually that would live over there. You're going to understand more about why that's important when we head on inside the caravan. So we've got one back leg down, we've got our mains power in, and we've got our water set up. Now we need to head to the gas bottle. This caravan has an LPG system that is connected here. We turn our LPG bottle on. That will now allow LPG to head on into our appliances there. When we travel, it is important to leave the LPG bottle off. So now we can head on in. This caravan would have been in the off position for travel, but now that we're setting up for camping, we're going to head on into this wardrobe cupboard here, and we're going to turn the caravan on. Tucked down here, we've got our 12 volt and 230 volt control boards. In order to use this caravan, we flick this switch here onto the van mode. We're now using the 12 volt supplied by the onboard battery. If I hit that test button there, it's going to give us a battery voltage readout. High 13 volts is roughly a full battery. When you're getting down to that 11 or near 10 volts, your battery is going flat and things are going to stop working. There's also a switch in here that says pump. If you turn that pump switch on, it now gives power to our onboard pump. When that switch is on, 12 volt lighting will work. There are switches based on all of the lights throughout the caravan, so they run off 12 volts. Now if we head across to our tap, now that we have our pump switch on and our water barrel connected, If we turn this on, water will start flowing through. When we've first connected it, there will be air in the system. It is important we run the tap on hot and cold for at least sort of 10 seconds to make sure that we don't have air in our water system. Then the pump will automatically shut off once it is detected that the system is up at pressure. Now you can heat the water on board this caravan. Underneath this bed here in the back corner, there is an onboard hot water system. The hot water system can run off mains power if we're plugged in via that extension lead, or off the gas bottle if you're freedom camping. So if you want to turn that hot water system on using mains power, we head back to this switchboard here, and there is a switch down the bottom here labeled water heater. If we turn that down, and all of these switches are in the up position, that water heater will automatically start heating the water just like one in your house. You need about 10 to 15 minutes and nice hot water will come out there. If you are freedom camping and you don't have access to mains power, we go to this switch here that says Truma Ultra Store. We've got a thermostat in the middle. This is setting the temperature for the hot water, and the outer ring here is our on-off switch. If we turn the outer ring to the right, you wait a couple of seconds, a green light will come on. That is telling us that the flame is lit and the water heating system is now heating up on gas. If a red light appears there, it means that there's a fault. You're either out of hot water, so you're out of LPG, or you have forgotten to take the cover off the outside there. When you're finished or when you're traveling, turn that hot water off and it turns the hot water system off. Now, you can also cook in this caravan using electricity or off gas. If you want to run this caravan off gas, you select what element you want off here, push, turn, hold, hit the igniter, and away she goes. If we let that go, the element should stay running. This top left one here runs off electricity. Simply select your heat, and if we're plugged into mains, that will fire into life. The fridge. This fridge is a three-way fridge. This fridge operates on LPG, it operates off the tow vehicle's battery, or it operates off mains power. We have our on-off switch here, and this one is our fuel selection. So if I cycle through here, you'll see we got to mains power. Next one, we're on to battery. Next one, we're on LPG. This is an automatic ignition model, so that will just fire into life. If there is a fault or something is wrong, that blue light there will flash. If that blue light stays lit, it means that it is working correctly. Microwave. Microwave will only work when we're plugged in to the 230 volt power, and it works just like a microwave at home. There will be different model microwaves depending on what brand of caravan you have, but they will work pretty much just like one would at home. Behind you up there, in the top corner there, is our onboard radio. That works just like one in the car. As long as the battery's got charge, that thing will fire into life. So now we've covered off water heating, cooling. Now we have caravan heating. Now this caravan can be heated using electricity or mains power. This is a 2-in-1 heater. If we want to heat the caravan using gas, we use these two, this dial here and that there. So this is our igniter and this is our on-off. 0 off, 10 being maximum heat. In order to start this, we push this down, turn it, we're holding that down, and we start hitting the igniter there. If we look through that sight glass there, down on a 45-degree angle, about 10 centimeters down, you will see a blue pilot light lit. Once you've seen that, you can release that dial there, and it will stay running. This will take a few minutes to heat up. You'll see some steam coming out the chimney on the roof. That is completely normal. When you're finished, turn that to 0 and it will turn off. You can also run this caravan heating off electricity. To run it off electricity, we head to here and it says Truma Ultra Heat. This dial here is our thermostat and the outer ring is selecting how many watts of power we will be drawing for that heater. It is also fitted with a fan system. You can fan force the air throughout this caravan. The 1 to 5 selects the fan speed, and this little switch at the bottom there turns the fan on and off, and there's little vents situated throughout the caravan and it will pump heat throughout this van. This does require 12 volt power, so if you are freedom camping, you don't have this caravan on charge, that does use a substantial amount of power. Okay, down to the rear here. We have a cassette toilet in this model here. In order to use the cassette toilet, there are some other good videos on how to use a cassette loo, which I will send in. I will put a link in underneath in the comment section. Okay, that is how we use all the appliances and things like that. Jump on our website, www.redveilrv.com. If you want to view more about these types of caravans, we'll be happy to help. Thanks for watching.